Hey. Ooh, I don't hit that live button and trying to finish putting my lipstick on, trying to get ready for y'all, get ready for this show on this thankful, thoughtful, and thrilling Thursday. How is everyone doing? Hey, my friends, for those of you who don't know who I am Green Eye Sparkle Baby 100. So good to see you guys. I got a lot to talk about. Boy, I tell you, it was a wonderful, amazing weekend. A time was had, you guys. A lot of interesting things happening over the weekend. I was trying to get over here, y'all, to my Monday moment thoughts on Monday, but child, my day just wouldn't let me be great because I wanted to come over here and because we got stuff to talk about, child. OMG, what? Michael Evans traded? Oh, child, we got stuff to talk about. Now, you know what? I want some wonderful engagement. I need y'all to come on in this chat. We got some things to talk about today. And as I'm waiting for the friends to come roll up in here, y'all come roll on up in. Y'all come on in. Let me give a shout out to my mom. Y'all know mom knows best. Mom knows best is doing well. Shout out to her. You know, we've been practicing with the driving and everything. She getting back into the swing of things. She's not quite ready to get behind that wheel, but she getting there, y'all. So shout out to Mom Knows Best. For those of you who don't know me, I am simply Carissa, and this is my YouTube show, Green Eye Sparkle Baby, the show. Now, by the way, my friends, I want to kick it off by letting you guys know this is my 58th episode. Can we cheer for that? Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate the warm applause. I stay on my grind. And yes, this is my 58th episode of Green Eye Sparkle Baby, the show. And I could not have done it and moved to where I am without the help of you, my friends. Now, my friends, you are also known as sparklers. So, when you subscribe to Green Eye Sparkle, you automatically become a sparkler. So y'all might hear me say sparkler. Y'all know that's because y'all green eye sparkle. Y'all team green eye sparkle. So I just wanted to kick it off by, just saying thank you guys for riding with me. And as we engage in some very good conversations and some great moments, don't forget to hit that like button. That's how YouTube knows that you guys are enjoying my show. Is that all right with y'all? So if y'all understand the assignment, y'all make sure that y'all yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Some of you guys saw that I was putting on a red lip just now. This is called a ruby red lip, y'all. And a shout out to Matte Cosmetics. This is their matte creamy lipstick, y'all. Y'all can find this over in my TikTok shop. Same name, y'all. This is the same that Green Eye Sparkle Baby 100. So if y'all looking for a nice ruby red lip like this, y'all go on my TikTok shop. It's right there. This is the MAC creamy MAC lipstick, and this is ruby red, y'all. Let's get into it, my friends. We got some things to talk about. This weekend, the red carpet movie premiere was all of that and a bag of chips, y'all. It was such an amazing event. It was so amazing that it was wall to wall people. It was posted on a billboard, my friends. Listen, it was posted on a billboard that the movie premiere was happening that weekend, this past weekend. And when I tell you it was wall to wall, I got to give a shout out to Darion McGee. He's the movie producer. He had a vision. He believed in me, signed me on as a movie director for his film, I Suck at Dating. And so I just want to give a shout out. Hey, my friends, thank y'all for rolling in. Is that Chris coming in the building? Thank you, Chris, number one fan in the building. I appreciate those hearts coming in. And so, yeah, so it was on the billboard, right? And so here, I knew the doors were opening at a certain time and we had to be on the red carpet. Little did I know that when I got there, because I call myself being early. You know what they say now, you on time when you early. You late when you on time. So here I'm thinking I'm early. Child, y'all listen, I get there on that red carpet. It's already wall to wall people. It's people in line for pictures and getting interviewed. It was just an amazing time. It was an amazing time. And I was like, oh, whoa, I had no idea. So the movie is going to be a sensation. You guys will be able to see it. It's coming to you guys. It's coming to streaming near you Prime, Amazon, Tubi. It's going to be on major platforms. I don't want to say the name of another one yet because that deal is not official. So I can't say anything about this next big streaming network until everything is finalized. But shout out to Darian McGee. The movie is a comedy movie. It's called I Suck at Dating. Your girl, Green Eye Sparkle, Baby 100 all the way, is the movie director on the movie. So I just want to let you all know. Make sure you all tune in. And thank you all for coming in, my friends. And by the way, y'all go ahead on and hit that like button. And thank you. And I greatly appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you all. Now, listen, let's get into it. So, yes, the movie premiere was all of that. It was wonderful. We had comedians in this movie. We had actual music artists. By the way, the movie actually won Best Soundtrack. Best soundtrack for a movie in a film festival, the Virginia Film Festival, guys. So, yes, I am so excited. I can't wait for you all to see it. Now, what in the Sam Hill Blazers happened on Monday? Let's talk about Monday. Okay, so I did not come on Monday to do my Monday moment thoughts, right? Because I was traveling. I had to go check in on Mom Knows Best. Now, what y'all thinking? Now, I look at this breaking news saying that Mike Evans got traded. Can I put my shade? Is it all right? Can I put my shades on for that? Because I didn't see that one coming. Mike Evans got traded, y'all. Y'all know who Mike Evans is. He is the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Or should I now say he was the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers all these years, all these many moons and Sundays, and you mean to tell me he decides he wants to move on and part ways with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise, and he wants to move on all the way over to the other side of the coast. Child, y'all, I am shook it. I could not believe that when I heard this release, y'all, I was shook it, y'all. I said, wait a minute. As long as Mike Evans has been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I get it. I get it. People want to have a change in atmosphere. But my understanding is allegedly, because I did not see it for myself, my friends, but allegedly, my understanding is, oh, yeah, that he said he wanted to win a championship. Well, can I take my? That's why I'm saying allegedly. Y'all, give me 1 second. Let me make sure my connection is on top tier. Let me hold on just a second. Y'all, I'm back, y'all. I had to pause for a minute to make sure my connection was where it needed to be because I didn't want to lag and I didn't want it to flat go in. So because we talk about some good old stuff. And I just realized it. So if you all didn't hear me just a moment ago, thank you all for tuning in. I am Green Eyes Sparkle Baby the Show. This is episode number 58. This is Simply Carissa channel, and I am Simply Carissa with the show today. Now, we got to get back in it, y'all. I just wanted to make sure if in case you all didn't hear me at the beginning, my introduction, Green Eye Sparkle Baby. This is episode 58, and I want to say thank you guys for the bottom of my heart for tuning in and joining me. And as you engage with this live, if you all just want, make sure you hit that like button. That's how YouTube knows that you all are enjoying my show and my channel. But let's get back into Mike Evans with the messy deal of it all. Now, child, y'all, that was the MAC lipstick rolling over. I already gave a shout out to my MAC Cosmetics. But anyway, y'all, child, listen. My understanding is allegedly he said that he wanted to win some championships. Well, I mean, he was winning championships with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And by the way, Mike Evans, can I talk for a second? Let me say, can I say something? How dare you act as if the Buccaneers did nothing for you? What do you mean? First of all, you got hurt this season. You got hurt. You hurt your hamstring. Nobody told you to take Ham out there on that field to begin with. What you doing taking Ham out there? You hurt your hamstring. Nobody didn't tell you to bring Ham out there. Then you get in your feelings. You come back in, and the season didn't roll out like everybody anticipated that it would. You know what? Brush it off. You've been with the Buccaneers so long, and you've made Tampa Bay your staple. This has been your home, and now you jump up, abandon ship, and you go all the way over there to the West Coast. Try y'all listen. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but allegedly, he's going over there with the 49ers. Y'all get in the chat. I got to hear from my sparklers. Do you guys agree? Do you think Mike Evans, the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, do you all think he should pack up and go uh to the 49ers? Do y'all think he should build up with the San Francisco 49ers? Y'all get in the chat. We got to communicate in this thing tonight. Thumbs up if y'all think he should go to San Francisco. Or y'all think, or y'all tell me. Put TB Tampa Bay, or y'all can spell out Tampa Bay if y'all think he should be in Tampa Bay. I don't know. I'm feeling a certain type of way. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to hop on Monday when I got this breaking news because that Monday moment thoughts could have went real left, y'all. Because y'all know how I get. Hey, baby, y'all listen, sparklers. Y'all know how I get. I think I would have went off on a Monday moment thoughts that may have lasted over an hour talking about Mike Evans. Because I mean, I rock with Mike Evans. He's cool. He was good for the community, pretty much. He made his home here. He has a family. But my thing is, don't be so petty. I get this was not a winning season, and I sure talked about listen. Let me tell you how I am. Let me tell y'all. Now listen, Simply Carissa is like this. Now I can get messy and I can get petty. I wasn't getting too messy, but I did get petty in my feelings about some things that went down this season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In my humble opinion, we should have won the NFC South. I just want to put that on the record. We should have won. How the heck do we allow South Carolina to come on up into this room, come on up in this room, and they won number one for the NFC South? Unacceptable. Our talent on that team is way too good to be sitting in like what were we like second? What? Like, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. T.I. has that new song, guys, called Let Them Know. He said, while they all scrambling and fighting to be number two, he number one. You got to let them know. And that's why I'm like, why we sitting over here at number two? Rule number one, never be number two. That's a golden rule we should live by. How the heck we land in number two? You got South Carolina first. Then we got the Buccaneers. Then you got Atlanta. Atlanta was close on our tails. And then you got New Orleans. All I'm saying is I'm a little concerned. I am concerned, my sparklers, because we are now officially kicking off the new season. And Mike Evans is gone. Well, I say this. We got some talent that's coming up the ranks. What they call it, the next man up. Now, let me tell you what I'm proud of. I am truly proud that we do have some talent that can pull this weight, in my humble opinion. And y'all know when I say things, y'all know how it is, my sparklers. Listen, y'all know how it goes. When I make these predictions, it just comes to fruition. Emeka Ebuka, he is going to be that phoenix coming out the fire for Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season. As long as he stays put and he's not trying to, as long as he's not trying to move on somewhere else, I feel like the Buccaneers, we're going to have a winning opportunity. In my humble opinion, Emeka Ebuka, he going to come up the ranks. He's going to have to take over for the lack of Mike Evans. Mike Evans was the GOAT for the team. Shout out to number 13, Mike Evans. Now, I don't know what he gonna do with that number 13 going over there to San Francisco, y'all, because there's somebody else already with number 13. Who has number 13 over there with the San Francisco 49ers? Who is that? Is that what's his name? Is it the quarterback Purdy? Is he number 13? Y'all get in the chat. So if Mike Evans is going over to the San Francisco 49ers, my friends, he can't. I don't think he's gonna be able to take that number with him. 13 is legendary with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my friends. But my issue is I think Purdy, the quarterback, already has 13 on the 49ers. So now he's got to wear another number that he doesn't know. He is in unknown zone, okay? Unless Purdy gives up 13, but I don't think he want to give up his number. So that'll be interesting. I don't know why he want to trailblaze all the way across to the West Coast over there anyway to San Francisco. Stay in the Sunshine State. Always welcome here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise, I think, was very good to Mike Evans. And now he wants to talk about he want to win games or championships or whatever he said. But y'all, you know what? Let me hit the rewind button. If you remember, at the kickoff of this season, there was some conversation and discussions that Mike Evans wasn't going to be with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he decided to stay. He waited out and he stayed this whole season. So I just want to say, Well, best wishes to Mike Evans. I am a little perturbed though. He's been here a long time, but I know sometimes you got to bring closure to things. It was a wonderful time while it lasted. I think it was back in I think it was like 2016, y'all. I actually, I remember meeting Mike Evans. He took a little selfie with me and everything. Very good, very humble person. Didn't mind taking pictures. He wasn't all that. Some of them get all in their feelings. You say, "Is it okay, man? I take a picture." I said it very, very politely, and he said, "Sure." And I got a picture with him, y'all. But I'm just a little disappointed. I'm just a little disappointed. I don't know. I thought maybe he was just going to retire with the Buccaneers. So I'm sure that the Buccaneers will add Mike Evans to the Ring of Honor. So we'll see how that goes, my friends. Anyways, y'all, we gonna keep it moving right along. Cause y'all know if this were Monday, y'all know I would have been in my Monday moment thoughts, and I would have been on and on and on. But I've got a few different components today. We already talked about I had an amazing movie premiere, red carpet premiere. I've got my shorts uploaded. Y'all check out my shorts. And thank y'all for liking my shorts for me. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for liking my shorts. You guys I actually did a get ready with me where you guys saw the transformation of my hair. My hair went from, I had big giant rollers underneath a giant hair dryer. The hair dryer was like this because I had these big rollers in my head, y'all. My head barely fit through the little hole to get my head into the dryer. Listen, I had to have assistance. The young lady who did the shampoo tech, she had to take my head and gently try to put it up in that dryer, y'all, because I had these big old gigantic rollers in my hair. And so she had to squeeze my head into the giant dryer so my hair could dry. So, yeah, y'all check out my shorts. I did Get Ready With Me. So I did that one. And then I also did my Get Ready With Me with MAC Cosmetics Top Tier. Let me give a shout out to two very important people right now. Shout out to my hairstylist, Esperanza. Esperanza, you did a top tier, top shelf, bow down, hands up, magnificent job on my hair. And I thank you so very much. You took your time with it. And and let me tell you, I had an amazing star-studded hair that y'all go check out. I'm not gonna tell y'all about it. No, no, no. Y'all go into my shorts and check out my shorts that I uploaded. And a shout out, of course, to MAC Cosmetics. MAC Cosmetics, they rescued me because what happened was my typical makeup artist who normally does my makeup was not available to do my makeup, and I went, oh no. The best next thing I know to do is I got on that phone and I called MAC Cosmetics. And let me tell you, MAC Cosmetics got this face all the way together. When I tell you what they like to say, child, they had my face beat down to the gourds, okay? My face looked absolutely stunning. It looked glowing and it just looked amazing. And I have to give a shout out to Nicole with MAC Cosmetics, a professional makeup artist who is specialized in set television makeup. Did an amazing job with Simply Carissa. And so I just want to say live on my show, I greatly appreciate you guys. MAC Cosmetics, the makeup artist, the professional renowned Nicole. Thank you for taking care of me. And also my hairstylist, Esperanza, thank you for looking out for me. You had my hair. Look, y'all. She Esperanza had my hair swishing and swashing and so radiant and flowing. When the wind blew, child, my hair blew too, y'all. I want to say thank you so much, Esperanza. I had to give quick shout outs for my Get Ready With Me, y'all. Is that all right? I had to do that because, it takes time. You know what I say? Hair is an art, makeup is an art. And when you have the right person that understands the assignment about how to take a face that's like a canvas and recreate something beautiful, I have to give them a salute because I'm telling you, I couldn't have done it. And so I greatly appreciate you guys had me red carpet ready. My dress, ooh, yeah, the dress was real cute too, y'all. I can't wait to get the professional pictures. I'll upload them on my shorts. In the meantime, in between time, I don't have them, so I'm trying to I'm just uploading my y'all know how we do. I just uploaded my iPhone pictures, y'all, but y'all like them. Y'all like them. I appreciate that. Thank you all so very much. Now listen, the free agent deals that I talked about last week. Child, those those free agent deals that were all at that moment in time, they were contingent upon once the new season hit. Well, it's official. The new season is now in full effect. The new season begins, and all of these free agent deals become official. Ooh, child. Now listen. So right now, allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly until everything unfolds. Allegedly, the Ravens actually signed defensive end Trey Hendrickson to a 4-year, $112 million contract. What? After Max Crosby trade was called off. What you say? Child, y'all getting breaking news. Y'all getting exclusive hot off the press information. $112 million. What? $112 million. He signed $112 million contract. Now y'all get in the chat. Now, what would you all do with $112 million contract? Do you all think it's enough money for Trey Hendrickson? Or do you think he should have more? Y'all get in the chat and tell me. Because they signed this defensive end, y'all. They signed him for this nice lucrative contract. Child, I ain't mad at it. But I don't understand why the other contract was called off. Now that's interesting. Well, his loss is Hendrickson's gain, y'all, because I was like, what the Sam Hill blazes is going on up and through here? So anyway, it talks about Baltimore Ravens is signing former Cincinnati Bengals pass rusher to a 4-year, $112 million contract. The NFL Network insiders, allegedly Ian Rappaport, talks about Tom Pelissero reported Wednesday morning per sources. That's why I keep saying allegedly, because nobody don't want to put they don't want to put their name on it, right? They want to put some respect on the child. They trying to be skittish about how they want to, say where they got the information from. So I'm gonna say allegedly. They ain't gonna try to get me in trouble. No, no, no. But anyway, I'm giving y'all an exclusive inside detail, y'all. Breaking news. Hendrickson's deal is worth up to $120 million, and it includes a $60 million fully guaranteed with incentives in the first 2 years that he can take the guaranteed money up to $64 million. Huh? Upfront money at $64 million. Oh, honey, child. Tell me what now. Sparklers. Now, what would you all do with upfront? That if you were able to take upfront $64 million, y'all get in the chat. What would you all do with guaranteed upfront $64 million? We got to have a discussion about this. What y'all thinking? Y'all tell me. Oh my gosh, that to me, $64 million. That's a lofty amount of money. The whole contract is child, the whole contract is $112 million with 64 up to 64 million up front. Oh my gosh. Ooh, child. Okay, these players are playing. They are playing, and like I said, what would you all do? What would you do with $64 million up front? Y'all get in the chat. Just for the fun of it all, just throw out ideas. What would you do with $64 million up front? Y'all come on and get in the chat. Y'all know how we do over here. We engage and we just have discussions in the chat. I want to see that chat rolling up, y'all. Let's get that chat rolling. So that's Hendrickson, y'all. Boy, that's a big, nice contract. What? Wait a minute. Child, I'm gonna talk about something else in a minute that I just saw. I'm like, what is going on? See, it be some foolishness and shenanigans also behind the scenes that I'm gonna talk about in a minute, y'all. But let me finish talking. Hendricks is 31 years old. He went through an elongated contract, they called it a kertuffle, with the Bengals, who never seemed ready to pay this veteran by multi-year. Okay. Then he was limited to 7 games in 2025 due to a core muscle injury. So he didn't get his due diligence over there with Cincinnati. So the Ravens has picked him up now for $112 million. Now, given the injury concerns, the Ravens um they had a lot going on, but nevertheless, Hendrickson stays in the AFC North, y'all, and will get to chase former teammate Joe Burrow, twice in this 2026 season. So shout out, he gonna get his money. That's what I'm talking about. So anyways, you know what? This is some news that as I'm talking to you all about Hendrickson. Child, y'all, it said the Jaguars GM Gladstone discusses fraudulent Brian Thomas Jr. trade rumblings. What is going on? See, they got confusion and the fraudulentness of it all. It just started. Now the free agents happened on Monday. The Monday was the 9th, right? So the free agents already started, right? And now we ain't even good yet. The official football season has started, and we got foolishness in the atmosphere, child. But anyways, y'all, nevertheless, also some news. Vikings signed quarterback Kyler Murray for 1 year minimum deal after his release by the Cardinals. The Cardinals released him, and so the Vikings gonna sign him to a 1 year contract, y'all. Allegedly. I'm gonna put allegedly behind it. Hey, we got more friends in the building. It's that Royal. Hi, Royal. Thank y'all for tuning in to Green Eye Sparkle Baby 100. I appreciate the love. And by the way, as you all roll up in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you all for coming in and contributing into the chat. I love when you guys roll in so I can say hello to you, my sparklers. But all this little trendy news right here, I'm like, oh my gosh, what? The 49ers are bringing back Dre Greenlaw to a 1 year, $7.5 million deal after a season with the Broncos. So the Niners sound like what they trying to do is a reorg. It sounds like to me the 49ers are trying to do a reorg and rebuild their team. They're already bringing over Mike Evans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receivers. That's my team, y'all. Y'all know I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. And now, Mike Evans packs up and go all the way over there, over there to the San Francisco 49ers. But the Niners are bringing back Dre Greenlaw, too. Now, he going to get a 1 year. Nah, they haven't confirmed or denied now what's gonna happen after that, but they gonna sign him to a $7.5 million deal, okay? After his season with the Broncos. Now, child, listen, here we go. Look, you know what? I thought I saw this correctly and I tried to bypass it. I said, no, I'm gonna come back to it. The new 49ers wide receiver Mike Evans. He says, I'm that piece San Francisco was missing. He's that piece that the San Francisco 49ers were missing. Mhm. Okay, y'all. Now, why couldn't he be the piece to bring the glue together with the Buccaneers? But he talking about he's that piece that San Francisco was missing. Do y'all feel it, y'all? Let me tell you what I feel, but I'm just gonna ask y'all the question first. Do y'all feel like there was some underhandedness going on the entire season, but the season had to be played out with Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I'm feeling a sense in my spirit like there were some deals under the table that were already in the makings. They just want to wrap up this season. Mike Evans got hurt. He hurt his hamstring. And now all of a sudden, he is the piece that San Francisco was missing. Touch my nose. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mike Evans had a 12-year run. I knew I was going to get this information, y'all. Listen to these details. He had a 12-year run with the Buccaneers. So I shouldn't be too much in my feelings. As I think about it, hindsight is 50-50. He did his thing. He did his rah-rah. He did his tenure with the Buccaneers. You got to think about it in football. It used to be that when a player hit like their 30s, they were ready for retirement. But now, the football players have longevity. They got long lasting longevity now in the NFL. So, he's in his 30s. Let me see how old Mike Evans is, y'all, just because I want to be in the Pettyville. And I ain't trying to be petty, but in the Messyville of it all. Mike Evans, it doesn't say how old. I know Mike Evans got to be like 30 something, y'all. All I'm saying is it used to be like once you hit them the mid 30s, they would try to, they usually would retire, but not anymore. So, anyways, y'all, it says Mike Evans' departure from Tampa Bay sent shockwaves through the region and inspired the same in the Bay Area. I know I was shook. Did I just not tell y'all I was shook when I woke up to this news about him he was traded off to the 49ers? But I know the 49ers are excited, so it sent shock waves on twofold. We were shocked and shook that he left Tampa Bay. The 49ers are elated that he's coming over there. But like I said, there is always something in the mix that is not quite stirring into a smooth consistency. I feel this deal, in my humble opinion, was already in the makings during the regular season. He says, I feel like they were, this is what he's talking about with the 49ers. This is Mike Evans, y'all, allegedly. He says, I feel like they were one piece away. And I am that piece, Evans said during his introductory press conference Thursday in Santa Clara, California. Evans' logic, while initially surprising, makes plenty of sense. He wanted to join a contender. San Francisco finished 12-5 in 2025. Considered teams with good quarterbacks. Hello, Brock Purdy, and because he's a fan of the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan, what Kyle did. Kyle Shanahan's offensive approach. Child Evans landed on the San Francisco as his top destination. Oh, child, y'all. Kyle Shanahan came over here in the regular season, this past season, y'all. They were all over here, all in the Raymond James, all in our food, all in y'all. We trying to take care. They had all the perks, all the deliciousness of it all. And the whole time when they came over here to play the Buccaneers, him and Mike Evans over there skinning and grinning, making deals under the table, because what I can't confirm nor deny. See, now I'm gonna have to go back in my research, because one thing I like to do is research. I'm gonna have to go back in my research to find out, did Mike Evans play that game against the 49ers, or was he allegedly injured? See, now my antennas are up. Sometimes when you read stuff and you bring two and two together, I feel like, in my humble opinion, there is foolishness in the atmosphere, y'all. I'm gonna table that though. I'm gonna save that conversation for next time, y'all. I just looked up at my time, y'all. I'm already overtime. I'm already 3 minutes over. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna table this conversation because I'm gonna do my research. I want to know, did Mike Evans play in the game where Tampa Bay Buccaneers played the San Francisco 49ers? Because I feel in my spirit a sense of messiness happening. There is a rumbling of messiness going on in my spirit right now about this trade, y'all. But nevertheless, this is Green Eye Sparkle, episode 58. I will come back to see you all later, my sparklers. And remember, my friends, please share out my show. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you all for rocking and rolling with me. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so very much.